Day 266, you're off the hook. In this dialogue, Jane uses the expression, you're off the hook, to inform Kevin that he no longer needs to help her move. Kevin asks for the meaning of the expression, and Jane explains that it signifies being freed from an obligation. This interaction teaches ESL learners how to use and understand common idiomatic expressions in English related to escaping responsibilities. Here comes the dialogue.
Hey, Kevin, remember you promised to help me move this weekend?
Yes, I've been dreading it, to be honest.
Actually, I found a moving company that can do it for a good price.
Really? That's great news.
Yes, so you're off the hook.
Off the hook? What does that mean?
It means you're no longer responsible or obligated to do something.
Oh, what a relief. I'm glad to hear that.
I thought you might be.
Should we still meet up to celebrate the new place?
Absolutely. Let's plan for dinner instead.
Perfect, I'll bring the wine. Day 267, I think I'm in the pink. In this dialogue, Sarah tells Mike she thinks she is in the pink, prompting Mike to inquire about the meaning of the expression. Sarah explains that it refers to being in excellent health. This exchange helps ESL learners understand how idiomatic expressions are used in English to discuss personal well-being. Here comes the dialogue. Hey Sarah, how have you been feeling lately? Last time we talked, you weren't doing so well.
Thanks for asking, Mike. I've been taking better care of myself, and now I think I'm in the pink.
In the pink? What does that mean?
It means I'm in very good health now.
That's fantastic to hear. What have you been doing differently?
I started exercising more regularly and eating healthier.
Those changes really seem to be paying off.
Definitely. I haven't felt this good in a long time.
Keep it up, Sarah. It's great seeing you so energetic.
Thanks, Mike. I plan to stick to this new routine.
Good for you. Let's catch up more often. Maybe your new habits will rub off on me. Day 268, it's like having the fox guard the hen house. In this dialogue, Jane uses the expression, it's like having the fox guard the hen house, to describe the unsuitability of Mark's new position as a project manager. Kevin asks for the meaning of this phrase, and Jane explains that it suggests placing someone in a role where they might easily cause trouble due to their history. This conversation provides an opportunity for ESL learners to understand how idiomatic expressions can effectively convey skepticism or disapproval. Here comes the dialogue.
Did you hear about the new project manager they appointed at work?
Yeah, isn't that Mark from the finance department?
Exactly. The same guy who was involved in that budget mishap last year.
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
It's like having the fox guard the hen house.
What do you mean by that?
It means it's a bad idea to have someone in a position where they could easily cause more problems because of their past behavior.
Oh, I see. That does seem like a risky move then.
Right? I think we need to be careful and watch how things unfold.
Definitely. Hopefully he's learned from his past mistakes.
We'll see, but I'm keeping an eye out.
Day 269, I'll behave myself. In this dialogue, Julie reassures her aunt by saying, I'll behave myself, prompting Mike to ask for clarification on the phrase. Julie explains that it means she will act appropriately and avoid any mischief. This exchange helps ESL learners understand how personal commitments to good behavior are expressed in English. Here comes the dialogue. So are you excited about your cousin's wedding this weekend?
I am, but my aunt warned me to be on my best behavior.
Really? What did she say?
Just that there will be a lot of important people there, and I should watch how I act.
Sounds like a bit of pressure, huh?
Yeah, but I told her, don't worry, I'll behave myself.
Behave yourself? What do you mean exactly?
It means I'll act properly and avoid causing any trouble.
Got it. That sounds like a good plan.
Definitely. I want to make a good impression.
You'll do great, I'm sure of it. Enjoy the wedding. Day 270, give or take a few years. In this dialogue, Kevin uses the phrase give or take a few years to describe the approximate time since their college graduation, prompting Jane to ask for clarification. Kevin explains that the term means the time is not exact, but close to the stated amount. This conversation aids ESL learners in understanding how to express approximations in English. Here comes the dialogue.
Kevin, how long has it been since we graduated from college?
It's been around 10 years, give or take a few years.
Give or take a few years? What do you mean by that?
It means approximately 10 years, but it could be a little more or a little less.
Oh, I see. Time really flies, doesn't it?
It sure does. Feels like we were just in school yesterday.
Do you ever miss those days?
Sometimes. College was a lot of fun.
Maybe we should plan a reunion sometime.
That's a great idea. Let's look into setting something up.
I'll start reaching out to some of our old classmates then.